Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Clown! Fucking clown! You think you're so funny! I ain't dead yet!
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha Series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Waiting. Can I come up to play again, Mr. B?
Jim dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Stupid piece of garbage! I walk all the time! Listen up! Choppers! Get yourself hit! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Again! Fire!
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. The price for children are $3.
Run away! You people will never...
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
now going, moron!
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected caravans.
Busted pile of junk! You didn't you, Edna? Everything you touched.
Filthy.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good. Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Daddy?
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Come on, Daddy. It's close. See? Adam is near.
She's got a juicy one. But when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
At least 3 are
That child, you monster! Ridiculous!
This angel's all done now. Yay! I'm telling the other girls that I have the best.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
This way.
Told you about this one. Make him listen.
Seven fragile. Oh, this is crap in my way. Just getting started. Come on! Come back! Go on! I'm losing! Here's my soul. We cannot hide from his light.
Come on, exert.
The farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for
I'm always safe with Daddy. Adam, Daddy, over there.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above has become unfit. It is natural to wonder.
7 eyes.
So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
And to deranged!
Where the... Come on! Something's on it!
Smell the Adam, Daddy? Over there.
Who's that? You know,
Here it is.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Stop it!
That child, you monster! What's on my side? She has all you counts like heaven! Ridiculous!
He's nicer than other dads.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
How I long for one night in a warm boy.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be right. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals,
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you, son. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Daddy! No! No!
Euthanasia, son. That's all it was. You have more than enough Adam now. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Own up to your punishment.
I better get gone. Screw you! You foolish!
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide. They learned to twist the lies of the church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites
Let's
said,
fix your
"No.
face, baby!
You'll go to war and die for the nation."
I still serve! You soiled my vestments! Come on, choppers! Tear this place down!
How you run, cretin? Heavens! Oh, don't worry, darling. They'll be back.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is... done.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
See the flowers we are raising.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
I'm all you got, lady.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Little refund, no return!
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on. I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Ridiculous!
Stuck myself!